Sean's going to be leading the group. He's one of our CPSW caseworkers at Wings for Life. We also have Rebecca, who's a CPSW case manager over there, and myself. I'm a case manager there. If you guys need any help, feel free to reach out to us. If you need a card, just ask one of us, and you can get with us this week. Sean?
Yeah, my name's Sean. I don't know who knows me, who doesn't know me yet. But if you guys are going to be coming here, you'll get to know me. I'm thinking everyone here has been to jail or prison. Am I right or wrong? Is there anyone here who's... No? We could fix that real quick. No. I've been to prison, guys. I've been to 11 county jails, and I did 52 months in Florence, Colorado prison with a few guys here. I think a couple here and a couple that are just getting out from there. So, and I'm 59 years old. I didn't wake up till I was about 50, and I still stumbled, guys. But I want you to know, when you go to prison, I took RDAP, and I graduated, and here it is 4 years later. I'm going to teach you guys a little bit about that program. It's kind of a way to, I look at prison like, you may have heard people say it was the best thing that could happen to me. I got a chance to read a do-over, reset, work on myself, and everything I've done wrong and what I could do right. And prison's like the best place to do that at, really. I mean, if you think about it, I look at it as a blessing. At the time, hell no, I didn't want to be there, but I worked through it, and you guys get a chance now. You get a second chance at life, and this RDAP book may not be what you want to hear or what you want to read, but it is a way to kind of reset now that you're back in the world. So the book tonight is called Pro-Social Lifestyle. Anyone know what pro-social means? Pro means good, right? And social is being social. Like I'm holding this microphone, I'm talking to you guys. I'm being social right now. Could you guys do that to a group? You guys feel comfortable? Here. Just kidding. So, this book, it takes in RDAP in prison, we take a month to do a whole book. I'm going to try to get it done in about 45 minutes. So this chapter, I got it broken down to what I want to do. We're gonna break into smaller groups in a little. We're gonna do half here and half a smaller group. There's 4 hurdles that this book talks about. It's like getting back into the world. Okay, like I said, you get a chance to reset. And it's your do-over time. So now you're back in the world, and you get a second chance or a 14th chance, whatever. You get another chance. So, what are you gonna do right this time, or what are you gonna do wrong? Well, that's what this pro-social lifestyle talks about. So here's the. Want to turn to page 2. It says hurdles to a pro-social lifestyle. I think that's, page 2. So there's 4 hurdles that we're going to talk about tonight, and then 4 solutions to those hurdles we're going to get to in the little groups. So we got irresponsible, self-indulgence, interpersonal intrusiveness, and social rule breaking. Does anybody know what you're being irresponsible with? So, like, I wanted everybody to go around the group, say your name, and say something that you've been irresponsible for. Okay, my name's Sean. I've been irresponsible for holding a job until I got out of prison.
My name is Marcus. I've been irresponsible using drugs in my life.
My name is Sabrina. I've been irresponsible of doing my homework on time.
Hello, my name is Floyd, and I'm irresponsible for taking a life.
My name's Cheryl. I've been irresponsible for not following the rules and violating my probation.
My name is Violet, and I've been irresponsible in procrastination.
My name is Ernesto, and I've been irresponsible just being a parent.
My name's Rebecca, and I've been irresponsible with my finances.
My name is Jessica, and I have been irresponsible with all of the above.
My name is Derek, and I've been responsible with drinking and driving.
My name is Cynthia, and I've been irresponsible by going to jail.
My name is my name is Gorman, and I've been irresponsible with everything in life.
My name is Greg, and I've been irresponsible with drugs and alcohol and neglecting my family.
My name's Crystal, and I've been irresponsible with the streets controlling my life, which came to drugs, alcohol, being irresponsible mother.
I'm Delilah, and I was irresponsible for using drugs.
My name's Kimberly, and I've been irresponsible for following the rules at Dearson.
Good one. So there's 3 more, and we're going to go around and do that. Then we're going to break into small groups, and you guys are going to come up with the opposite, something you're responsible for. And then we'll come back and we'll share that with the group, okay? So when you leave here today, you'll look at your past, and you'll look at what you're going to plan for your future, and hopefully, you get something out of it tonight. The next one is self-indulgence. Anyone, you turn to page 4. Unless somebody knows what self-indulgence is, maybe somebody could read that little paragraph. You know what it is? Want to tell us? Sure. Here's the mic.
Self-indulgence becomes a hurdle to a pro-social lifestyle when seeking pleasure becomes the immediate and main goal. Individuals who run into this hurdle often lack self-restraint, tend to focus on short-term rewards over long-term consequences, and are prone to experiencing problems with alcohol and other drugs. Self-indulgence for me is being on my phone too much.
Well, my self-indulgence is, well, you might look at it this way. I had a good life, and I'm looking forward to moving on.
Self-indulgence for me is I self-indulge in a lot of things. Food, chocolate, alcohol, having fun, and being irresponsible.
I guess I'd be self-indulgent with is
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Self-indulgence. Mine was drugs and just selling drugs.
I used to self-indulge in alcohol and drugs.
So I used to self-indulge in drugs, and now I have replaced that with food.
I was self-indulgence in alcohol.
I was self-indulgence in breaking the law.
The same with me. my self-indulgence would be with alcohol as well.
My self-indulgence will be with drugs.
So my self-indulgence would act pretty much with alcohol, prescription medications, pills, drugs, and drama and crime.
My self-indulgence is my drugs.
Self-indulgence is drugs as well.
Yeah, mine self-indulgence was crack. I was a big crackhead. I don't look like it now. I cleaned up, but yeah, I didn't want to work because that was my crack time,
My self-indulgence was heroin.
All right, so we're gonna think of there's gonna be solutions for that after, like I said, after we're done with. There's 2 more interpersonal intrusiveness. If somebody wants to read that, and I have an example too, but I'll wait till the mic. Anybody want to read the definition, or somebody have their own definition? Because we can use yours.
Maybe, maybe not. I haven't had sugar in 2 days. See, interpersonal intrusiveness means ignoring or violating the rights, dignity, feelings, and personal space of other people. Those who experience interpersonal intrusiveness as a hurdle to their pro-social lifestyle often struggle with respecting others. They may react to situations in aggressive or violent ways and may have a history of emotional and physical abuse. R1. I mean, I guess more like in my addiction, I really didn't care about people's feelings, and I didn't really care how my actions affected others. So.
During my addiction, I didn't care about people's personal space. If I was drunk, I didn't, and overindulged in drinking, I would puke wherever. I puked, basically.
I think for me it would be whenever I was on drugs, neglecting my family.
To personal intrusiveness for me, before I got locked up, I did a lot. I was aggressive, violent. What else to say? I didn't care about anybody's feelings or even mine. When I'm angry, I tend to do violent things. So I guess that's mine, right?
My interpersonal intrusiveness was mainly towards my loved ones, people I cared about. You know, I took them for granted and basically lost everything I had.
My interpersonal intrusiveness, actually, it was just all about me. I didn't care about anybody. Sadly to say, not even my children. I mean, I loved my children, but obviously I was more addicted and concerned about getting high and drinking.
I neglected my family.
My interpersonal intrusiveness, is that how you say it? Was ignoring my mom's consejos. I don't know how you say consejos in English. Yeah, advices.
Yeah, mine was I had no respect for people around me. That getting high on crack is all that mattered. You were somebody, what are you doing? Put that away. My kids are in the house. I don't care. I'm smoking crack, man. Get your kids out of here. That's my attitude, right? You know, where's their toys? Oh, I sold them for crack. Here, I'm gonna split with you. I didn't care about nothing. You know, I really didn't. It got to the point nobody would let me in their house. Right? They could be 3 days without any crack. They know I got something. The lights go off, the shutters, you know, I'm knocking on the door and they won't answer. And I know they're hurting for a hit, but they don't not let me in. It's not like that today. So I understand that definition.
My interpersonal intrusiveness is being selfish. It was my way or no way.
I would hurt my loved ones around me, not only physically but emotionally and mentally.
Well, I'll tell you guys this truth is, for me, I keep to myself, and I just don't like nosy people. And I used to live next door to a nosy guy. One day we came all drunk. I got ticked off. I got my pump gun, shot him in the chest. And that was a quick shot, right there on the chest. He cried to the police. The police came by, took a report, and I told him, you know what that guy's doing when that I shot? And he goes, what? He says, he's looking at your wife with the binoculars over there hanging up the laundry. Your wife is hanging up the laundry. So I told him, this ain't going to go in place for my incident report. So I didn't go no place. So that solved it. I'm a protector, and I will protect. I like people. I just don't like nosy people.
My interpersonal intrusiveness was my family.
For me, it would be not thinking before I speak and how to affect somebody else or perspective.
Mine, I would shoot and think about it later.
I think mine would be like with my kids because they didn't really understand that they weren't my priority, and with my kid's dad because he just tried to get me to stop and I didn't care what he thought.
Book talks about having respect for others and entitlement issues. The world owes me. I'm a victim, so why should I bother? And if you guys get a chance to read it all, we're hoping that you guys finish these books. We have prizes. Bring them back when you're finished, and we have some gift cards we're working on if Dearson will allow it. And the rest of you, actually have no problem getting a gift card. The last one here, the hurdle is social rule breaking. I think we're all guilty of that, especially since they keep changing the rules on us. And if you've been locked up a while, it's another world now. They got pronouns now, guys. But anyways, somebody want to read what social rule breaking is, or could somebody just tell us what they believe it is? Read it, and then tell us your example and pass the mic, okay?
Social rule breaking is about more than breaking the laws and rules of society or an organization. It also means ignoring social norms, the unwritten rules about how to behave in any given situation. Often, those with criminal lifestyles can spot several points in their lives where they have broken significant social rules. Social rule breaking examples include not responding when someone says good morning, not holding the door for the person behind you, or not giving up on your seat on the bus for an elderly person. In RDAP, social rule breaking examples include showing up late to community meetings or not listening respectfully in seminars. Well, with me, I mean, again, it was all about me. I was late to everything, so it showed that I was disrespectful, and I tried to be on time. I mean, I'm still working on that, but I mean, I wasn't as rude as not saying good morning to somebody else, but I didn't care about other people's time. It was all about me.
My social rule breaking was I used to be geniosa in prison. Like everybody would be like good morning, and I'd just like pass by and just not say good morning to nobody. Like I was just saying to myself, and yep, that's it.
For me, I learned a lot in prison about respect, and not just the respect, but guys, they would open the doors for you. If you're reaching over a tray, that kind of stuff. I didn't know any of that really stuff. I wasn't brought up that way. Family's just all dysfunctional, and I also know there's and when I'm on a bus and there's a senior citizen in front of me to give up my chair. I was taught that, and I do that, and I've had people look at me. What is this guy doing, giving up a chair for somebody? This person is a lot older than me, and I've got plenty of years left to sit on this bus. They may not, so I don't know how many people have given up their seat on a bus for someone handicapped or older than them. But those are kind of the things that they're talking about. So
I'll pass for this.
I'm a little bit of an open-minded person, and sometimes I speak without thinking, and sometimes I say the wrong things and not realize I'm being disrespectful or rude to some people.
Well, what you just said too, I'm the same. But I let everybody eat first at Dearson because I'm a picky eater and I wanna eat this and that. And when I get up there, say, oh, here comes the picky eater. That's what I'm always told. Marie always looks at me and goes, she knows what I'm not gonna eat, what I'm gonna eat. So I have alternatives, and she says,
Social rule breaking for me is probably just ignoring people. People that talk to me, or they're always selling something, or they want something, and I don't have the energy for that anymore. I try to help people, and it just got thrown back in my face. So now I'm just kind of like, stay away.
I'm usually a pretty congenial and outgoing person, so maybe not realizing when I'm breaking social norms.
Mine is I don't got patience for stupidness.
I think with mine, sometimes it's just I don't have a filter, so I should probably watch what I say. Let's see. My social rule breaking. I am not a very social person, actually. Very awkward. I'm not good with small talk. If you try to talk to me about the weather, I might just get up and walk away. Not trying to be rude, but I just can't. I don't have the patience for that. I'm one of those, like, you can trauma dump on me, like all crazy, and it'll be fine, and I'll listen to everything. But yeah, I'm just not good with small talk.
Social rule breaking for me is not listening respectfully in seminars. There's been plenty that I've zoned out on, even meetings that I go to.
Okay, for me, social rule breaking, I didn't pay attention, like in meetings or anything, or like I didn't really talk to nobody, like I wasn't outgoing or nothing. But like now, after doing a little bit of time, like it made me realize like the person I was and who I was to be social, right? So now like I'm more respectful. Like I want to get out there and talk now. I need to talk to people, meet people, whatever. Like I want to be a whole different person, not who I was. So, but I guess I'm doing better.
Okay, so social rule breaking would be if I think I'm right, then I'm right. You know, doesn't matter if it's a law or a rule or whatever. If I think, you know, I'm doing good, I'm in the right, then I'm gonna think I'm right no matter what. And I'm not gonna have no regrets, no nothing about it. It's just, gonna be my way. And that's it.
That's what we're here.
My social rule breaking is trying to talk to people. I don't like to talk to people who think they know it all.
So those are 4 things that may be wrong with us, guys, or that. I'll admit they're wrong with me. So now we're gonna talk about 4 things you could work on, like this week goals, and then we'll break up into little groups. It's becoming responsible, thinking of others, respecting others, and following the rules or the norm. One of each of those. So we got Stephen. Where'd Stephen go? We got Stephen and Rebecca. So there's 3 of us. We're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Break into groups, and the CPSWs are kind of gonna get a piece of paper, guys, and I'll just write down. Well, it starts on page 10 in the book, and it's starts with thinking of others and how to. It's 4 solutions, guys. So think of 4 things you could change this week. All those negative things we talked about. Now 4 solutions, and we're gonna come back in like 10 minutes, and everybody tell us the 4 things that you're gonna work on this week to change. And again, those are becoming responsible, thinking of others, respecting others, and following rules. What 4 things are you guys going to change on yourself this week? If you want to get back into the world, if you really want to get back into the world, these are kind of things that you should look at yourself, because not everybody's going to accept you back. You know what I mean? I do, but not everybody's going to. If you're in a line at the supermarket and somebody cuts in front of you, what do you guys normally do? Hey, excuse me, right? Start yelling. But is that socially acceptable? Is that what you want to do? Because that's gonna. escalate, and a lot of it's anger issues we haven't worked on and stuff. Do you really want to go that way again? So use that. You're in the supermarket. It happens to me. 1 out of 3 times I'm in the store, somebody cut right in front of me. I'm in line. You don't see me here? This is my self-talk. So, maybe you guys can use that one for an example. So, we'll count. What's that? Breathe, brother. I breathe. I play the tape in my head. It's called a rational self-analysis. That's in the book here. Play the tape ahead, like what if I go up to, if I confront this person, right? I don't know how they're going to react, right? Am I going to fight, or the security's going to come over? Next thing you know, I'm off paper. No more. I'm back on paper. Do I want that? Or how do I handle it? Do I just say nothing? I can't just say nothing to this guy. Don't they know who I think I am? You got to play all the different tapes, right? Usually I maybe kill him with kindness, smile. Oh, go right ahead. I wasn't in a hurry, but don't say it like a smart ass. There's something you got to figure out. But which scenario would you think is the best result for you that day? So you don't go home and take it out on your kids or your loved ones or something. Don't yell at me. It's gonna, you know what I mean? It has a trickle down theory, and the book also talks about that trickle down theory. It could go all week long. You're yelling and you're just snapping at people because of the way you acted when that person cut in front of you. Just those little things in life. A year later, you're locked up. It's only 30 days in jail this time, but maybe if I wouldn't, you know what I mean? These are those little things, that I've learned. I still learn. I don't know everything, guys, but I don't react. I don't do that kind of stuff anymore. So I'll just try to be nice to the person. Normally, if I just say something, oh hey, cool, I didn't see you there. That's okay, man. I'm not in a hurry. And if I say it the right way, they'll go, oh, they'll apologize to me. And I've even seen them, no, go ahead. You're already there. But I say it in a nice way. So when I leave that store, I forget all about it. And that's the tape I want. I want to go home in a good mood, not because the way I reacted to somebody's actions in a grocery store, let it ruin my whole week. Think about it. Happens all the time, right, guys? That's just one example. So let's count. I'm going to go 1, 2,
3, 1, 2, 3,
1,
2, 3,
1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3,
12. Just kidding, 1.
All right. So he's holding up. How many fingers he got holding up? 3. 3. I'll be number 1. We'll be here. And Rebecca, pick a table. Just 10 minutes, guys. Come right back.